Yes, Senator Marshall.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. I want to call up Marshall Amendment number 1 for myself and Senator Tuberville. I want to first express my appreciation for the hard work of the co-authors of this bill, Senator Grassley, Senator Fisher, for all your efforts put into this legislation. I know you both are champions for your state, and you understand the issues facing cattle operations across the country, and you're doing what you feel is best for the ag producers in your great states of Iowa and Nebraska. I certainly agree there's a problem. Simply stated, at times during this cattle cycle, any cattle cycle, there's not enough shackle space for the quantity of cattle in the supply chain and the demand at the supermarket, at home, and abroad. That pain's always amplified during so-called black swan events like pandemics or fire. And I want to make it very clear, I'm concerned with the level of concentration in the packing industry, not to mention the amount of foreign ownership in the industry as well. This is harming cow-calf operations and small feeders. No matter the industry, if you have 3 or 4 companies controlling 80% or more of any link in the supply chain, problems can arise. I want to make it clear I support most of the bill. Kansans support most of this bill. Transparency is the nectar of free enterprise and capitalism, but capitalism without competition creates opportunities for exploitation. All that being said, I agree with American Farm Bureau and Kansas Farm Bureau and the Kansas Livestock Association that these mandates will actually harm feedlots and cow-calf operations in Kansas by empowering and giving more control to the Big 4 packing plants. Thus, along with Senator Tuberville, I'm going to offer the following amendment, but withdraw it. This amendment eliminates the market acquisition mandate for fed cattle. I understand the frustrations of all the senators who authored and support this bill, and I share those frustrations, but a market mandate's the wrong approach. Economists are already warning that this mandate will reduce cattle prices received by cattlemen. It could cost cattle producers anywhere from $23 million to $249 million each year, and 90% of those costs appear to be borne by cattlemen in Kansas and the southern plains states. While this is an attempt to regulate the packer, the result is actually additional regulation of the cattle producer. This will give the packer most of the leverage to decide who gets the good deal and who gets the bad deal. The smallest of our feedlot producers and cow-calf operations will lose in this arrangement. The way to best address market problems is not through additional regulations that manipulate the market. Rather, we need to eliminate the red tape that ties the hands of industry. Let small producership meet interstate commerce. Pass our Bona Fide Beef Branding Act to provide more accurate label and address some of the concerns that Senator Thune mentions. Pass our Fair Meat Packing Act to help small and medium-sized packers compete with the big ones, reduce labor burdens, and allow packers to increase line speeds. There are several other transparency provisions in the bill I can support, but I simply cannot support a marketing mandate that disproportionately impacts Kansas cattle producers. Again, this amendment is simple and would remove the marketing mandate. Madam Chair, I don't intend to ask for a vote on this amendment today. Instead, I'll reserve it for floor consideration should this legislation come before the full Senate. I believe Senator Tuberville, who is a co-sponsor, would like to speak in support of this amendment. I do withdraw my amendment and ask the Chair to recognize Senator Tuberville to speak on this as a co-sponsor. Thank you.
Thank you very much.